Welcome to
Probed.
Whoa, okay. You're stony baloney today.
No, but I am smoking. Well, I am stoned, so maybe I am a stony baloney. But either way, that hit really nicely. Guess it's a good time to say, if you're smoking with me, smoke smart, safe, and legal.
And if you shouldn't be smoking, don't smoke.
Yeah, if you're not smoking, hang out with Kara. All is well.
In Boswell. I don't know what that's from. Sorry if that's a copyright thing.
Well, we don't know where it's from, so maybe that doesn't make it copyright. Alrighty. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about video games. Best video game moments.
Our best video game moments. Moments where we went, holy shit. Just like that.
Just like that.
Alright. You wanna start us?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
I guess the least oh shit moment would be Mario. New Donk City. The nice festival they were having there.
New Donk City, huh?
Yeah.
Any other moments in that?
I don't know. I think I just liked running around in that game in general. But cutscene wise, story wise.
I only asked that because my favorite moment in that is where you first get the hat. Is like first trying to figure out the hat.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is like on the little hat world.
I wouldn't expect that.
Because then that's the moment that you can start collecting, and from that moment, I'm just like a gun trying to get everything that I remember.
You do remember a lot. Was that on your list?
No, actually, Odyssey is not. Actually, I don't have any Mario games on my list, surprisingly.
Then what do you have? Tell me one.
My first one, I'm gonna say the serpent from God of War. Oh.
Really?
Well, there goes all that mess. Yeah, the serpent from God of War.
The world snake?
Yes, the world serpent. The moment that happens, you realize how big the game actually is. Because it's cool. The, like, God of War 1 through 3, and if you played, like, the PSP games, I guess, is actually really cool because the scope of it all, like, the gods and like, all the giant stuff, it's all huge.
Yeah.
And you're, like, so small. And I was worried about that and, like, not being the case in the new one. And so when that came out, the second the serpent shows up, you realize how small you are compared to everything.
Yeah.
Which makes you kind of feel more like a god, I guess, because you can do so much.
Yeah.
As that small of a character.
That is very true.
But yeah. You got another one?
I do. BioShock, when they reveal that our main character there has been under mind control the whole time.
Yeah, that is a massive moment. I remember that moment the first time I saw it, too.
How did you feel when you first saw it?
I felt taken back. I was probably stoned at the time, too. But probably taken back. Yeah, it was like my biggest takeaway from that entire game is because the second that happens, everything starts to move a lot faster, I guess. From that moment, it's like the third act, and the third act goes really quick.
Yeah. That's very true.
So yeah, no, I definitely feel that moment as having to be somewhere on that list.
Yeah.
See if we got anything else left in this.
Well,
nice.
Yeah, when you finish hitting it there, you gotta tell me your next one.
A little game called Doom Eternal.
Oh, okay.
Was the first moment you fight a marauder. The guy who has the axe, and he looks like he's been hunting down the Doom guy forever.
Yeah.
And then the second you figure out how to fight him and you get the first one, then they throw another one at you. You're like, this isn't a boss. This is a fucking enemy. And they just start throwing them at you. At some point, you're fighting like 2, 3 at a time.
Jesus.
And one is hard enough. It takes forever to take one out.
Yeah, I can imagine too.
Yeah. But it's the first moment. Like, you beat your first Marauder because it's taken forever for you to figure it out and to get it down. And it's just practice over and over and over.
Yeah, I can understand that. I'm not a big fan of having to practice things over and over and over again, in all honesty. Like, it wasn't until I got older that I even had the capability to do that as a kid. If you set me down and I couldn't get past something and I tried, like...
Oh, yeah.
100 times, I would stop, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't complete it.
No, I understand that. As a kid, I had to kind of teach myself to get into the problem-solving mode.
Yeah.
And so that's, like, just how I look at video games now. It's just, I have to solve this problem, and there's got to be a way to do it. Because clearly they put an obstacle in front of me, and someone has beaten it, so...
Yeah, somebody had to for it to get out there like that. In that capacity.
You have another one?
I do. The Last of Us, the lie Joel told at the end of it.
Yeah, that is a big moment. And it feels like a kind of smaller moment now that the second one is out.
Yeah, I haven't played the second one or seen any of it, but I wish it didn't exist, in all honesty.
It's sad. I spent so long trying not to see anything of it, and then I heard that it really isn't that good.
Yeah.
Like, it's not good. And so then I started looking into it, and I can see why. I can see everybody's point.
Yeah.
And I won't say anything about it because, of course, you haven't seen anything. And at some point, if we do end up playing it, which we probably will.
Yeah. One day. But it's just, I don't know. It's sad that there's a follow-up. I feel like it was a lot bigger of an impact before the second one came out.
Yeah, it's such a huge impact on its own. Like, as a standalone thing, Last of Us is just a big staple on video games. And everybody knows it.
Yeah. It really set the way there.
Alright, that's a good one.
Thanks.
That's a good one.
You got another one?
Yeah, I do have another one. I actually have two more. Do you have any more?
I do not.
Alright, so I'll let you pick A or B.
Let's go with B.
B. Halo 2 is at the very beginning. The Covenant put a bomb on the Marine ship, and Master Chief kicks it into space and rides it to the other ship to make sure the bomb gets there, and blows up the other ship.
Okay, wow. Going hard.
I need to show it to you at some point because it's the most badass moment. It's like the first really badass moment I've ever seen in a video game ever.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was young. I was like pretty damn young when I played this. And yeah, it kind of takes you back. And of course, that it makes me excited for the new Halo because the new Halo is very much like Combat Evolved, which is the first Halo.
Yeah.
So yeah. Alright. Fuck. I won't do my other one, because that's alright.
Yeah.
My other one was Modern Warfare 2.
Good choice.
And I just kind of put the entire game. Because that whole game is just...
Just the entire game.
It's perfect. I've played it 1,000 times. It is a perfect game. Well, alright. We are Monster Antenna, and this has been Probed.
Probed!
And when this comes out, I believe that Dreamscape should be advertised, or should be... It's at the end of day 338 of Tales. So, you should check that out, and Dreamscape will be coming at the beginning of November.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's November 1st or 2nd. Probably one of those days. So yeah, just hold on tight. Actually, it might even... Oh, it might even be like a Halloween release. We haven't decided that yet.
Yeah,
Working on it.
Just throwing a bunch of things at him.
Yeah, just whoever's made it this far, I guess if you're dedicated enough. These things are written, and done try-throughs and stuff all the time. So thank you for bearing with us.
Yes.
So yeah, if you smoked with me, which I hope you did, it's always nice. I hope one day we can do this live and we can just smoke and everyone can smoke at the same time.
You want to be Snoop Dogg?
Yeah, the white Snoop Dogg. Alrighty. I am Dante, and
I'm Kara.
yeah, this is Probed.
Probed.
Alright, see you bitches.